What are you doing now? You're not gonna bark at anybody? Huh? Come here. You can get up? Yeah. Oh, you're like a big baby. Big old baby. I get scratched all the time. Hello YouTube, and welcome to a review. So I'm out here outside. Hopefully it doesn't get too noisy, but I decided to do a review on this bandolier, and it's an interesting bandolier. It's the newer Molly type bandolier, even though there's no Molly or Pal's webbing on it. So we're gonna probably have some dog barking because we're out in the backyard. But anyway, so I bought this, and the reason, I guess, I'm gonna do a review on this. The reason I bought it, mostly because I was thinking, I was reading about the shooting in the Texas church, and what kind of was an interesting part of that was that the guy the hero of the day was one of the guys. He lived next to the church. He heard the shootings. He grabbed his rifle, his evil AR-15, and he had to grab magazines, empty magazines, and boxes of ammo, and load. He was barefoot, and he had to load the ammo in the magazines as he's running with his rifle, trying to assess the threat, and then eventually he shoots the guy, right? And stops a lot of other people from dying. So when I was thinking about that, I'm thinking, okay, well, if I have to do that, even though I'm, the chances of me having to do that are very, very small, almost zero, probably zero, but maybe I could do something. And so I was looking on eBay, and I saw these bandoliers, and they're really cheap, especially because of this old camouflage pattern, the UCP, or the UCP. Anyways, that was never the universal camouflage pattern. That was never universal. So they're ditching these because of the new camouflage, the OCP, operational camouflage pattern, which looks a lot like multicam, or a lot like this. So they're ditching this camouflage for this camouflage. Anyways, so I thought that this held 3 magazines. I can't remember what it said in the I bought it on Amazon. And so, but it actually holds 6, and so here you can see this is my airsoft one. These are airsoft bullets for you guys that don't know. But if I have 2 GI mags that are aluminum, I can fit them just fine. The snap is tight. They're new, right? So I could fit 6 of those, and it's hard to push, but it's easy to open. If I want to do, the big question is, if I want to do a PMag. So here's a PMag. Oh, don't shoot these. There's 2 PMags. So one of the things that sometimes doesn't work is they fit in like this, but no snap. Won't snap closed, which isn't surprising. It's not surprising at all. But anyways, so there you go. I found that same problem with these older ones. So here's a vest, right? And when I bought this vest, I thought I could get P-mags in them. I mean, obviously these pouches didn't come with the vest. I bought them separate, but these are the old ones, and it's the same problem. You can jam them in there, maybe, but there's no way you're going to close them. There's no way I can close it. They're made for aluminum mags, which is kind of why I started buying aluminum mags for the old gear. Anyway, so I got this for the quick throw on. I think it's faster to grab this than it is to put. This is a tap, and it's pretty difficult to. It's not pretty difficult, but it takes a little bit to get on, just because it's hard to wrap around the back, and even the vest takes a little bit of time to get on, whereas this guy, it's just you wear it like a man purse. This strap is a little short. I think it's fully extended right here. It goes over your head and shoulders pretty quick, and then it kind of rides underneath the armpit. It's about just below armpit height for me. If I wear it like across the chest, if this goes across my chest instead of just over one shoulder, it goes over the neck. Anyways, so I'm going to show you. So the reason I bought this one in this color is because the color is cheaper, because they're getting rid of them, and you can spray paint them. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to spray paint this and show you what it looks like, and I'll do a video of spray painting it. But that's a quick review and why I got this guy and not. I mean, you could buy them in OCP, and I think you could get them in Desert or DCU. I don't think you can get it in this color, but you might. I don't know. But this color is like the cheapest on the market for anything. I think I'm gonna buy a couple vests of these vests in this color, and just spray paint them, just because I have a bunch of kids and I want to make them carry gear too. So here's the finished product I have here, all painted up. I also painted the straps pretty simply by I didn't use any grass technique. I just sprayed them with the tan, and then the other two colors quickly dusted them with some splotches, I guess. It is like a little bit stiffer. I guess it was stiff in the beginning, but I think it's a little bit stiffer. But of course, you won't really notice that when you're using it, and it'll wear out, or it'll wear and break up the stiffness. Another reason I thought about using a bandolier is just an extra carrier. So if either you need a few extra mags, you can just throw it over your shoulder, or maybe a buddy doesn't have anything. These are pretty cheap. You can just throw this at him, and a rifle, if you have an extra rifle, and he's set with 6 mags. It's not the most comfortable thing, but it's better than putting them in your pockets. So this is kind of instead of putting extras in your pockets, alternative. Anyways, thanks for watching, and watch the one about how I spray painted it. She's got to tell all the dogs all the time that they got to stay on their side. She's always got to tell them, stay on your side.